This is what happens. Can I show you why? First things first, always start at the beginning. Well, let's go back to Genesis. And we see that Elohim blessed the seventh day and set it apart. In the scriptures, there's a consistent theme that once Elohim has blessed something, it cannot be cursed. So don't let anybody tell you that you've fallen from grace by keeping the Sabbath. That's a lie. Most people who have started keeping the Sabbath have come out of the Christian church. And in doing that, they have had some unique experiences where they feel like they've discovered the Bible in a whole new way. What's going on with that? Revelation 2:14-17 gives us a few warnings, and then Yeshua says that if you overcome these things, if you figure what they are, and you overcome that, you will be given hidden manna to eat. Food in the Bible is very symbolic. It's what you're consuming. Are you getting it from heaven, or are you getting it from the idols around you? Manna is bread from heaven or cakes from heaven. It's first introduced to us in Exodus when the people are walking through the wilderness towards the promised land. So the people are saved from Egypt and they leave Egypt, which is a representation of evil and the world, by the way. And they go into the wilderness and they're trying to find their way to the promised land. And every day, these little cakes from heaven, these little cakes of understanding come down. And on the sixth day, they get a double portion. The double portion is for them to eat on the Sabbath day. Later on in Exodus, we start to see the temple design. We see a table in there with 12 loaves of bread on it continually. The 12 loaves of bread represent the 12 tribes of Israel and their covenant with God. The showbread was on the table continually, all throughout the week, and it was replaced on the Sabbath day. Now, the showbread was bread that was sprinkled with frankincense oil. The oil was donated or tithed from the people. Frankincense oil at that time was worth more than gold. On the Sabbath day, the priest would eat the old bread and put out the new. Fresh, healing manna. In Ezekiel 46, there's a really interesting temple vision. So some people think Ezekiel had this vision and it's the future earthly temple, and some people think it's the heavenly temple. Either way, it's fascinating. In this vision of the temple, the inner courtyard gates are only open on Sabbath days and new moons. And remember, Sabbath days also include feast days. There's also priests and a prince in these visions, and they do all sorts of different types of offerings, and some of them are voluntary offerings on behalf of the people. It's quite beautiful. I think these beautiful images in the scriptures are great reasons, and then add in all the bread references in the New Testament are terrific reasons to remember the Sabbath day and keep it set apart. Shabbat Shalom.